that's probably the one that will go viral. You're not being ignored, you're being prepared. And when it finally hits, everyone's gonna say you came out of nowhere, even though you've been grinding for months. So keep showing up, keep creating, keep believing, because your content doesn't need luck, it needs time, and time's already working in your favor. Talent is cool and all, but discipline is the reason people actually win. Like, be honest, how many talented people do you know that still haven't done anything with it? Let's talk real life for a second. Talent will hype you up at the start. Discipline is what carries you when the hype is gone. Talent shows up when you feel inspired. Discipline shows up when you're tired, unmotivated, hungry, annoyed, busy, doubting yourself, and still hits post. Talent makes people say, wow, you're good. Discipline makes people say, wow, you're consistent. And consistency is what builds trust, momentum, and opportunity. You can be insanely gifted, but if you only work when you feel like it, your potential just sits there collecting dust like a gym membership in January. Yep. Discipline teaches you to move without waiting to feel ready. It teaches you to work without applause. It teaches you to keep going when nobody's clapping back. Talent might get you attention once. Discipline gets you results over and over again. Discipline gives you confidence that doesn't depend on numbers, progress that doesn't depend on motivation, and a work ethic that doesn't collapse on hard days. And here's the funniest part, most people who blow up weren't the most talented in the room. They were just the most consistent. They showed up on boring days. They showed up on slow days. They showed up on days where nothing seemed to be working. And over time, discipline quietly turned into growth. Growth turned into opportunities. And opportunities turned into income. So if you ever feel like you're not the most gifted person out there, good. That just means discipline can take you somewhere talent alone never will. Because talent starts the race, but discipline is what actually crosses the finish line. Posting with no applause, no comments, no crazy views, no hype in the group chat, that is actually a power move. Because let's be honest, posting when everybody's cheering is easy. Posting when it's quiet and awkward and you low-key feel invisible, that's where the real creators get built. You really woke up, set up your phone, recorded that video, edited it, posted it, and it only got 17 views and 5 of them were you checking it, and you still post it again the next day? Yeah, that's different. That's not desperation. That's discipline. That's someone who believes in their future more than today's numbers. Low views will try to humble you real quick. They'll make you say, maybe I should stop. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. Maybe nobody cares. But the fact that you keep going anyway, that's the same mindset people have right before things finally shift. Nobody celebrates the quiet grind, but that's the exact season that creates the loud wins later. You're building confidence without validation, skill without attention, consistency without applause. And that combo, it creates people who don't fold when success finally shows up. So yeah, if you're posting with no claps right now, no shout outs, no viral moments yet, I see you. And you're way stronger than you think. Be ready because your content is about to explode, and I'm not being dramatic, I'm being honest. You're closer than you think. But before we get into it, make sure to engage with this video, hit like or drop a comment, and don't forget to share so that the algorithm hears it too. Here's the reason why. You've been stacking days, posting even when the views were low, showing up even when nobody was clapping, learning your style, learning your voice, learning what works and what doesn't. And all that quiet work, it's not disappearing, it's compiling. That's how breakthroughs really happen. Not loud, not obvious, quiet. And then suddenly everybody sees you at once. Your confidence is stronger now. Your delivery is cleaner. Your energy is different. Even when you don't notice it, other people do. You ever look back at your older videos and think, wait, I actually improve a lot? Yeah, that growth doesn't stop. It stacks until one day the algorithm finally says, okay, now it's time to show them. Most people quit right before this part, right when the momentum is warming up, right when the timing is lining up, right when the breakthrough is loading. But you didn't quit. You kept going, and that's exactly why your moment is coming. It's not random. It's not luck. It's not overnight. It's the result of all those days you showed up when it felt like nothing was happening. Your content is about to explode because you stayed, you learned, you improved, you didn't disappear. And that combination is dangerous in the best way. So stay ready. Keep posting. Keep believing. Keep showing up like your future already belongs to you. All right? Have a good one. And don't forget how powerful consistency actually is. You'll literally never know which video is your breakthrough. It's never the one you overthink for 3 days. It's always the one you almost didn't post. You'll be like, this video is mid, but whatever. Post it, and boom. That's the one the algorithm decides to bless at 2:47 a.m. for no reason. That's how it really works. Your breakthrough never sends a calendar invite. It just shows up when you least expect it. That's why quitting is so dangerous. Because what if the video you skipped tomorrow was the one that was supposed to change everything? You don't see the behind the scenes of the algorithm. You don't know which post is about to hit the right page, the right person, the right audience at the exact right second. All you control is one thing. Did you show up or did you disappear? Every time you post, you're basically buying a lottery ticket for your future. And some of y'all stopped playing right before you were about to win. Your breakthrough doesn't come from perfection. It comes from volume, from reps, from showing up again and again and again. One random post can change your whole page. One random share can change your whole month. One random save can put you in front of someone who opens a door for you. And you'll never know which one it is if you stop posting. So don't let low views today rob you of the breakthrough that might show up tomorrow. Talent is cute, but showing up is what actually gets people paid, and nobody tells you that part loud enough. Listen, you've seen insanely talented people quit, and you've seen regular people win big. The difference is rarely skill. It's who stayed when it got boring. Talent looks good at the start. Consistency looks boring at the start, but consistency is what builds trust, momentum, and opportunity. Talent shows potential. Showing up proves reliability, and money moves toward what looks reliable. You can be the most gifted creator in the world, but if you disappear for weeks, the algorithm forgets you. Your audience forgets you. Your opportunities forget you. Meanwhile, the person who shows up every day, even with average content, keeps improving, keeps learning, keeps getting better on camera, keeps gaining confidence, keeps building a track record. And that track record becomes leverage. Showing up teaches you things talent never will. How to work when you're tired, how to create when you're uninspired, how to stay disciplined without external validation. That's what turns into income. That's what turns into longevity. That's what turns into real influence. Talent can get attention once. Showing up keeps attention. And here's the quiet truth. Most successful people weren't the most talented in the room. They were just the ones who refused to disappear. Yep. So if you ever feel like you're not talented enough, good. That just means showing up will take you farther than you think. Because skill can be admired, but consistency is what gets rewarded. You're gonna mess around and get paid.